this already, and he has stepped up his gameplay. Him and Kenny gonna have a lot of key 1v1s, especially on this map. Damn, I'm excited.
This is the first map of the Gears Pro Circuit, Mexico City Open. Optic Gaming against Ghost Gaming. Guy and Vincent, take it away.
It's grand final time, Blaze. We casted this matchup once already today, and we're lucky enough to get it again. As we said, though, Ghosts need to do the unthinkable. They need to beat Optic Gaming, not just once, but twice. And early on the break, we're going to be watching Identives, of course, the hometown hero here in Mexico City.
And no better way to kick off this grand finals with him. He has had all the cheer. Oh, my God. The crowd erupts for that one, and now Ghost Gaming gets 2 kills right away, looking to get in here and clean up another one. Kenny got hit with a brick, but he's trying to make a play, and he falls. Identities knows he needs to get to this home hill.
And this is the perfect first round here for Ghost Gaming, using the energy of the crowd, trying to put the pressure, trying to put the heat on Optic Gaming early.
So Identities, he took a peek at that. He says, you know what? I'm not going to go for that just yet. The respawn time's a little bit too high. He didn't get the jump on it early enough, but it is going to be a fight on platform. You're going to have Summons get 1v2 by Rushies and Co. So now, Ghost Gaming, they're defending the outside portion of this map. They're making sure that Optic Gaming can't flank around. We saw Explosives make some big plays on this map earlier, just when we thought Ghost Gaming had some close rounds. We're going to see how Optic Gaming wants to break this setup, and we see the smokes are flying.
Yes, they are. Now is Optic Gaming going to approach this 2-1 hills down. Of course, they have the point lead, but not for long, only a few more moments. And Rushy's now going to hit a nice little flank. I don't think Mental has any idea. He doesn't. He falls. Icy falls. The double kill from Rushy's. Explosive drops as well.
Here.
It summons the Kenny, the 2 left.
CPR.
Oh, they need
Can
more than
Summon
CPR.
save him?
They need more than CPR.
You got 2 Ghost Gaming members pushing for him. Now 3, now 4. Summons not able to get 1.
The pressure coming. The Sea Hill's going to be decapped. It's Ghost Gaming looking to draw first blood in the grand final. Will they be able to take the hill? Trip Cap coming through. Mental, Explosive, Kenny all there for the green wall. It's going to be a couple of players that fall. Icy, Kenny, and Mental all down. The pressure still being applied from Ghost.
And Explosive's going to fall up to Summons once again.
Oh, no!
Oh! He almost touched it. Almost touched it.
That was almost a hell of a play from Summons. He got 2 of the 4 players left, but sadly could not touch the hill.
All right, let's see. What does Optic want to do here with the first weapon placement?
Worth mentioning, Icy's still playing with the glasses on.
Is he really?
He is.
Icy still got his shades on. If Icy wins this tournament with his shades on, oh my God. That's going to be funny.
That's going to be hilarious. But a great round there for Rushy's 4 kills. That's the explosive start you want if you're a Ghost Gaming fan. Of course, Ghost 1-0 up, weapon placement now through, and it's no wasting time. We're getting right to it here in Mexico City. Boom shot, bottom pit.
I like the play. Let's get right to the main fight. We know Pumping Station is aight, but it's really about this fight. Also, Ghost Gaming can't put those double incidents over here and have any effect on this fight whatsoever. Optic want to get down and dirty, and they're going to break ice with a double. But boom shot in the hand of Rushies. He's going to get back to that L, and he's going to actually make it out with it.
Nice play. It was Identities that covered him there as he went for the quick pick. Somehow he actually managed to pick it up and get out there. As you said, 2 of his teammates actually did fall. Still, no hills have been capped. Looks like finally Ghost are going to go back to that home hill. He should go to Optic Gaming, but 2 booms in hand. You realistically now expect Speedy to go big here with that boom shot, deflect a little bit of pressure, and get some map control.
Kenny takes down Reb. Speedy, you got Rushies. He's being careful, and he's in a position. He knows he's going to have to strike soon. Sleepy, he's being patient as well. And we're looking at this, and actually he passed that boom off to Speedy. So Speedy looking if he wants to retake B, trying to get a lay of the land. All the team members, they're getting marks, marking out players, getting the call-outs. You don't have to rush this just yet, but you know Optic is stacked on being. You need that. If Ghost Gaming can get a player through that pit behind Optic Gaming, that's be a 1v1 that they need to win.
And also bear in mind as well, if they hold on to that boom until the new boom comes up, you use old boom to control new boom, you get map control, and you can go for a trip cap, but there's the boom, and Speedy's just had a catastrophic disaster. It's going to be a direct 2 trade.
He's trying to make up for it. Identiv's got his back. Now Speedy, he needs to force this. I don't think the trip cap will come in, but Speedy knows he needs to make up for it. And when Speedy gets angry, he starts playing fucking phenomenal.
He needs to make sure he doesn't get too over-aggressive, because guess what? Explosive will punish you if that is the case. Speaking of Explosive now on that B hill, the problem there, Ghost, that's just not what you want to do when you have a boom shot. Pretty tragic play, if I'm honest. Explosive and Mental was trying to heat up a little bit. Explosive looking for more. Kenny's going to save the day there. He shuts down Sleepy. Mental there cleans up Rips. 4 players down, and it's left to Speedy.
Now, I think they're going to play for this too. Oh, they got some good pressure.
Yes.
They just see Summons pushing around that top side. You have to watch that top side of the map by pit. You cannot let people get behind you. And Optic Gaming looking to take round number 1 in our grand finals.
Yep, they're going to level it up. 1 round apiece here in map 1 of the final. And I think that's a round where Ghosts are going to look at and say, well, we threw that away, didn't we, boys? A double team kill comes through with the boom shot. It's just, I don't want to say it's not acceptable at this level, but it isn't really acceptable at this level in the grand final.
No, it's not. That boom, you know what? If I had to assume, I think he wanted to shoot the boom a lot further back, but he had a member from Optic Gaming push up, and then his teammates was right there to the left. And when that boom shot, when you hit a player, it has that kind of splash damage that kind of affects all the players a little bit differently than when it hits the ground. But definitely a mistake, and Ghost Gaming will have to just bounce back from it.
Yeah, Ghost Gaming look to go for the block on platform. That's what they lock in. This shaping up to be a fantastic first map of our grand final. Again, if you are just tuning in, Optic Gaming, they just need to win 1 best-of-3. For Ghosts coming out of losers, they will have to win 2 best-of-3s. Waldo made the point before, Ghosts has never beaten Optic Gaming in a series. But when it comes to Optic, they didn't win here last year. They were unsuccessful. This is the one championship they do not have as they look to go flawless throughout Season 2.
All right, Dennis is going to take a lot of damage. 4v4 fight. All the smokes are about to settle. As you can see through the X-ray, big team fight underway. 1 member from Optic down. That's going to be 3 for Ghost. They need to take out Mental. He's trapped in a 1v3. He takes the one with him to the grave. And Kenny on the flank looking to make a big play. And he gets 1. He's protecting that boom shot. Rushies is getting aggressive. He knew he was weak. But Rushies, the angle on which he's taking, I don't know if I agree with it. But Kenny was on the Ghost Gaming side of the map. Now, Rushies actually does have the boom on his back.
So similar position to exactly where we were in round number 2. Ghosts win the initial, they get control of boom. Now though, will they be able to get control of the map, something they failed to do with poor boom usage in the prior round. There's 1 kill with boom. That's going to be someone that goes down. Rushy still with 1 more shot. There's a couple of players over here at B. Honestly, if I'm up to gaming and I see boom use over at B, I'm pretty happy about that, to be fair. Lower respawn round, you know that your potential of getting trip cap isn't going to be that high.
Speedy is their power weapon player. Even with the team kill, they're going to pass that boom off to him. He's going to get 1. That's 3 members down for Optic Gaming. Mental is on the platform trying to make something happen. He got Identities peppered up. Now Mental looking to rotate out. He's trying to get behind Ghost Gaming. He's trying to cause some chaos. And trying to just give his team a breath of life to get to the home hill.
Identip's 9th kill in 2.5 rounds. And Ghost now, they look to really apply the pressure as they shift. They accelerate across towards C, but wisely decide to just back away. Now 3 players down, though. Honestly, if you're going to go for it, you have to dedicate yourselves to it. Identity now stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's going to fall. Kenny cleans him up. Trip cap did come through, and you have to think there, if Identity had been on the same page, maybe, just maybe, they could have got a couple more kills.
Explosives was the rock, and Kenny was the hard place. Optic Gaming, they have their home hill, and it's still anybody's game. Those boom shots was used. That boom shot got about a minute on the respawn timer. Rushy's in a difficult spot. He's just wanting to get his health regen, but taking too much damage. Optic Gaming, now, I'm looking at it. Speedy is over there kind of playing for the boom. Ghost Gaming should not play for a retake on B. They need all the tension on top of this boom shot.
And here's the big thing. They can afford to do that. Look at this score, right? 117 to 47 points. They can give up 2-1 hills for quite a significant amount of time. They have to secure the boom. Icy looks like he's going to go in. He's not going to go for the quick pick, but Icy does find 1. That's going to be Rips looking for more. It's a 1v2. Icy's feeling so confident and summons to the rescue.
They just need sneak trip cap because it can't happen. Because the neutral hill is so far away. If somebody won to fight by that home hill, but Optic Gaming sent all their resources to boom shot, that would have been a move I would have expected Explosives to do, as his team would have been fighting that. Goes and stands on top of that hill, on top of that A hill, it just caused all type of commotion.
Ribs was the first one to the party at the A hill. It's going to be Sleepy that rolls straight in, straight to death. Mental now pushing out 2 more players from Ghost. His Identity's going to be able to break the hill. He touches it, but will he be able to find any kills? No, he won't. Optic Gaming slaying Ghost, but Rushy's with 2. Rushy's looking for 3, won't connect. Kenny secures the kill, and also, more importantly, secures the 3rd round.
Optic Gaming looking good. I expect these rounds to kind of be traded off back and forth until we get towards the second half. And so far, you know, Ghost, hey, like we said before, they got that crowd behind them.
But again, these first 3 rounds, Ghost has started off better. They've controlled boom for round 2 and round 3, but have not utilized it effectively enough to close these rounds out against Optic Gaming. The first use was abysmal. Second use, a little too passive for my liking.
Botox, maybe? Shocks? Nah. Really interesting. Okay, going to put Shocks towards the top end of the map. We'll see what Ghost Gaming wants to do with that. What type of strategy do they have? If you have those shot grenades, it's pretty easy to control that B if you want to go for that two-hill setup. But the one thing is, like you said, Benson, Ghost Gaming winning those initials over there towards that boom shot initially in these later respawn rounds. We can expect some dominations, but in the first half with that B hill being so far away from boom, when they win that team fight, it's going to be a little bit more difficult.
Very true. Good point, good point. Icy goes straight through. Icy finds one. Icy finds two. Identives and Rushy's full, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but you know, Icy playing with sunglasses and still picking up double kills like that. Ribs out, gonna make him pay. Can he find the second? No, he can't. Explosive instantly there for the trade. Of course, Sleepy's still in front of him.
And Boom's still down as
Boom
well.
is still down, yeah.
So as all these members start to respawn from both teams, they're going to be going towards Boom. Oh, they had Speedy down, so Boom picked up.
Why is Sleepy rolling into Boom when he has a teammate down?
Well, no, like he would have died if he tried to escape in that situation. At that point, he had to commit. He was in a difficult spot. He was kind of pressed. They would have definitely team fired him down. He just did the best possible play he could.
Well, this though, Optic Gaming slaying out Ghost. It started off so well for them, but now Optic really starting to get control of this one.
I don't want to see Summons wasting Boom. He's going to get a kill. Let's see what Optic can do with it. Now they know that Ghost has to funnel towards the home hill. Domination coming through. All members accounted for. And Summons takes down Speedy, and Optic Gaming takes their third round.
3-1, now the advantage. And Icy telling Ghost just to be a little quiet now. And Explosive with a big old grin on his face. Even Mental's got a smile on his face. A rare sight from your Season 1 MVP.
Optic Gaming has been cool. You kind of see Mintz in the background. He's been studying Mental's gameplay all weekend long. He probably actually has the best seat in the house. Just focusing on his screen. And so now you see the kill feed. Mental with 15, Explosive with 14. Just getting the slaying done for Optic. Now we're gonna have those hammerbursts placed down. We'll see what type of effect it has. But usually, you know, this fight early on, it's gonna be a 5v5 fight for this boom shot, especially with us being on 18-second respawns.
Definitely will. As those respawns get higher, those deaths just equate to so much more. Identity towards first blood. CB with second. Rushy's gets it. He gets the third. On Summons goes down as well. Kenny, last man up. It's 1v5. He makes it a 1v4 and he immediately bucks it.
And he's going to go right to their home hill, cause some commotion, and he's going to force a 1v1 with Ribs. Kenny outlancer him. He's going to be patient. Didn't know which direction Ribs went, but he's going to get that health regen. This is an important 1v1.
This is basically for the round here.
And Kenny wants blood.
Oh.
Double down. Someone's
coming
hit with
up
a straight
spawn, though.
bullet. Was it? That's what it was? Okay.
Yep, someone off spawn. Identity cleans up Kenny now.
But it brought him enough time. Speedy suicide with the boom shot. Those shot grenades are going to fall as well, but I think the shot grenades have no lethality to it, so they will not be able to kill that guy in the hill, and he can still cap it. Now, two members down of Optic, they're going to get quick revive, but the support fire from Ghost Gaming, you can tell these guys are shooting for each other.
5v4 for a moment. Rushy's just going to fall, and it just seems like Ghost constantly caught out of position in this round, and despite having a 2-1 hill advantage and the point lead with 18-second respawns, if you make one mistake, Optic Gaming will capitalize, and they will trip cap.
Now, Sleepy Time, I think he has had an incredible event.
He's had an amazing.
You know, especially coming into Gears 4, you know, people didn't know what to expect from Sleepy Time. I know I didn't, but Sleepy Time has showed that he is a top caliber player getting it done now. Speedy trapped in a 1v2. We're looking for Kenny, but Kenny's going to get him down quick. You got 4 members down from Ghost Gaming. Rushy's last alive. He's going to take down Kenny. He needs to check his 6, taking some damage from Explosive. He needs to win this fight. And he's going to,
lives to fight another day, turns the corner. Explosive says, thank you very much, my friend. I don't mind if I pick that kill up. Of course, Optic, throughout all of that commotion, they do have 2-1 hill advantage. More importantly, they're
this boom shot's going to be important. Smoke's coming out early, too, as well.
Shot grenades. Don't forget the shot grenades and how much of an effect that might now actually have with the second boom.
It depends on if they like anybody has one in their back pocket. Looking through the everybody has smokes. Nobody has any shocks in their pockets.
They do. Someone definitely just picked them up. There's a shot grenade right at the other side of Sandbags there, so someone has them.
Speedy gets the kill. Now he's looking for another. Almost shot that boom and took him and Ribs out. He needs to be careful. Needs to be aware. Kenny's being annoying. He's going to fall. That's on Ghost Gaming's side of the map. Now, B being decapped as well. Big fight. Mental versus Rushies. He's going to win that one.
And that's massive now because you don't actually even need to use the boom on B. You can instantly push over towards C, put pressure on Optic Gaming's home hill. You can, of course, still win on a 2-to-1 hill advantage. Is that going to be the game plan here from Ghost? They've set up a look at Summons. Sneaky man over a platform. I'm curious to know whether Identix actually has spotted him. You would assume so, but someone's just waiting patiently to make the play.
He's going to OE for their home hill.
Does Identix know he's there? He does now.
Maybe he didn't see it. Maybe
well, they can win on one hill, so at the end of the day...
They already got somebody in position.
Okay. Well, someone should go down here. Identix wraps back.
Oh, he had to stay in there.
I mean, ultimately, it doesn't matter, but someone's at least making a point.
But that was the right play, and we talk a lot about how even when you're in difficult situations, you always need to know the right play, even if the right play does not work out for you. Summons knew that I'm the closest to their home hill. In order for us to win, we need to get a trip cap. So he had already started to put himself in rotation to get there and just have faith in the rest of his teammates that they can get towards the B hill.
That's sometimes what you have to do. Optic Gaming, they're going to put Torque up top, pumping station.
Kenny.
Last round of the first half, too.
Kenny, he's been playing lights out this entire tournament. He wants to force that 1v1 with Ribs. You've seen they kind of traded on a double down when he was pushing for that home hill on one of the rounds that Optic won. But now he just wants static.
Shot grenades at the top as well. Let's not forget that. But again, the focus, the boom shot fight down low. Identix has been pushing through a couple of smokes, trying to go for quick picks early on in the tournament. Is that going to be the same thing here? Icy's going to be just to his left-hand side. Icy shuts down Rushies, and Icy somehow still alive here. Identix needs to be careful. Icy adds Identix to the death list so far early on in round 6.
What kind of glasses are those? I just need to know. Like, I didn't know just like Optic, Optic something, just whatever, just Ribs. Big fight, and he's actually going to win that against Kenny.
That's big. Again, the lifeline that goes up the need, but goes down with Torque. Mental, is he going to clean up the kill? I think he most probably will. Now tracks back over towards the B hill. Identix coming off spawn. Well, that's a boom shot from Summons. Summons goes Identix and Rushies. Sleepy all by himself. 20-second respawns should touch the hill, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Optic Gaming go 4-2 up here in map 1.
That's good at the half. Optic has a good lead. Now we're still going to see more of the same fight because that neutral hill is going to start to move towards the platform. So teams are still going to be sitting 4 down there even without the boom shot being there. But I can almost guarantee you whoever loses round 1 will set that boom shot fight up once again. Now with it being 10-second respawns, you're going to see a lot more composure from both teams. I doubt we see any early dominations in the second half.
Definitely, probably not that first round, but you know, if another boom is placed, potentially, but we shall see. We shall see. We have a look on the first round of the second half. Of course, respawns right down to 10 seconds. Weapons removed, and our mid-neutral hill has flipped now over the board.
Explosives gets one. Identix gets one as well. Explosives with the double. He's trying to see if anybody got behind. He did get the call out. That's Ribs being sneaky, but Explosives looking to take him out as well. Ribs, I think he pulled out that pistol, but he's gonna fall. And sometimes in those fights, kids, if you're gonna fight a fight like that, you don't have to fight it up close, especially when you know you get the first shot. Go wide, take that distance, make that guy uncomfortable, especially if you have a teammate helping you. You know, we see a lot of people put themselves in chunk range in situations in which they don't need to. But Explosives and Kenny, they pick up 3 kills together, and now on top of Ghost Gaming's home kill.
Yep, and this is looking good. You said we weren't going to see that many fast trip caps. Well, Optic Gaming want to prove us wrong. Decapped in 2 seconds. That is wonderful from Optic Gaming. Now a 5-2 lead here in map 1.
Optic feeling comfortable. Icy, looking fly. I like those shots. I really want a pair.
I'm sure you can ask him for some. Ask him where he got them from. He's playing very well, though, with shades on. Summons, meanwhile, stone cold killer.
That's like the salt in the wound. We're going to all hear about it on Twitter after this.
Right. I whooped your ass with shades on.
Now, as we said, the boom shot, they want to switch it up a little bit. Put it on platform instead of the pit. Now, they did have a whole first half of this game fighting for the boom shot and pit, and it didn't really work out too well for Ghost Gaming. So they're like, hey, you know, we still want to fight for this boom. Well, let's give it a different look. We got a different set of strategies for Optic Gaming, and that's us playing for this boom on top of this platform. We'll see what happens. I think Explosive is going to be more of a factor for Optic Gaming coming out with control of it.
It's going to be the start of this round. Second of the second half, of course. Smoke grenades flying out. Curious to see that effect that the different placement does have, and that's a great stop from Ghost. Rushy's and Speedy both pick up kills. Rushy actually finds himself a double, looking for more. Speedy's going to get the double, so 2 players fully trying to wipe out Optic Gaming. Kenny falls, and that is 5 men down. If this doesn't equate to a trip cap, I'm going to be pretty upset.
Ribs backing up the home hill. Somebody should be on plat. Boom is coming to Optic's home hill. Optic gets 1 touch. Staying alive, and they actually wipe Ghost Gaming off the home hill. Where's the boom
Where's
shot?
the boom? Where's the boom? I hear it rattling in the distance, but I don't see any kills with it. Oh, no.
Dennis had it. He used both.
Oh.
Now he's getting pushed out by Kenny. Kenny with the turnaround, taking down Ribs. And now Dennis is just trying to get back to his home hill, so he still has 1, and he's passing it off to Speedy. You know what? You know, I understand, hey, if you could swap the weapon out and get it to, you know, the best player with the weapon or something like that, but I feel like everybody should be able to use the boom effectively. It's a boom shot.
It's a rocket.
Yeah.
you just have to put it near someone and they die. It's pretty self-explanatory, especially when you have people crowded around in an area such as a hill. Tends to help. I'm a little triggered. That's a round which again Ghosts have had 3 rounds now that I would chalk up and say you probably should have won.
Now this boom shot has about a 40-second respawn on it, I believe. And we see that by Ghost Gaming's rotation. They went towards that B hill to get some pressure.
I mean,
and Speedy, once again, like, at a certain point, you need to just step up and say, if he asks for that boom, tell him go kick rocks and pull out a shotgun or something, because his boom performance so far has not been good.
That's the 4th team kill he's had so far this map for the team. So, definitely
at a certain point, you just need to stop asking for it, right?
I mean, at a certain point, one of the teammates needs to say, no.
I got it.
That's what it comes down to. No offense, Speedy, but you haven't been too good with it. Let me give it a go. Simple as that. But Ghost, they still do have the lead here, 118 to 93, but it's Optic with 2-1 hill advantage. So that lead is slowly but surely being chipped away.
Rib staying alive. Looking to get that double. Speedy's blocking his cover, but he noticed somebody was going to peek. Quick rebuy. Speedy's going to fall to take out Ribs. He's looking to get 1, and that's a double kill for Mental. Dennis, can you give your team some time to respawn? And he gets another, but he's so far away from his E-hill. Big one. Icy was waiting for him. Optic Gaming goes match point.
Map point.
Map point. They're currently 7 rounds. My fault, they're currently 8 rounds away
from championship.
Looking good. They're unaffected. Ghost is going to need some more out of this crowd because they're very, very
Problem
silent.
is the crowd can't give them anything when your team killing with Speed or Speedy's team killing with Boom. Like
it's a 50-50.
What you want? Yeah, it's a 50-50 relationship. You got to give and then you can take. Like at the end of the day,
you can't just be asking for things
when you're getting your ass whooped.
Can I get a back rub? You go to work today?
Going into this one, Optic Gaming, as we said, map point. Ghosts have started off extremely well in almost every single round here on Dam, which is why it's a little upsetting, I guess, for lack of a better word, that they're down in such a big hole. Ribs is going to get Boom. Now, surely Ribs, such an experienced player, can put this to some better use. Icy shuts down. No, never mind. 3 players down.
5
for
down.
Ghosts.
That's
4
a wipe.
5. That's a team wipe. Yep. But Rushy's off spawn. Should be able to get to his home hill. Should. Should is a big word.
The boom is in the hand of Explosives.
Breaks. Well,
he told his teammate back up a little bit. Back up. There you go.
And that is a very, very convincing map 1. So you already beat this team today on this map when you were 1-0 down. They should theoretically have confidence coming into this game.
And then they got Harbor at map 3, in which they took on the United in a dominating fashion. Well, they worked for it, but they made some good comebacks and they fought for that map. So we're going to see Foundation. This is going to be a good one, folks.
Yes, in order to get to map 3, they're going to have to win this map here on Foundation. We're here at the Gears Pro Circuit Mexico City Open. Blaze and Benson, take it away.
Well, map 2 now of our grand final. Optic Gaming 7 rounds away from being crowned your champions. The one event they failed to win in Season 1, and they look damn good here in Season 2. Some argue this is the best form we've ever seen Optic Gaming in.
Yeah, they really do. And Optic, like you said, Spencer, your main word was composure. and that's something that Optic has. And I think they're going to turn up even harder in this map, knowing that they are 7 rounds away. Icy did take off his Optic 80Ks that he was wearing fresh off the market, and now
Optic have so much composure, guy, they could probably give some away for free. They have buckets of it. Buckets of it. It's ridiculous.
Because
they just want a map with Icy wearing sunglasses.
So see, the thing is that if one of your superstars in all season 1, we talked about explosives is the best, Mental your MVP, but if they have disappointing performances, you're gonna have people like Kenny step up, Summon step up. Icy is always going to be a consistent hype man.
Right.
Everybody can do it all. So you make it in one player's head, but it's not the end of the world because you got 5 savages on the squad.
Every single one of them can step up when they need to. I've already said it a few times, Guy. I know you agree with me. Kenny, you're up to gaming MVP in my opinion, but it's Ghost that start off round 1 in emphatic fashion. But let's not forget, this is exactly what happened in map 1. Ghosts come out strong. They win the first round. The crowd roars behind them like lions in the wild. But still, you need more. You need more.
Own weapon placement. Optic Gaming is going to go for a block on the dual spawns at Founding and Welton. Oh, there we go.
You didn't even see it.
Yeah,
you didn't even see it. You didn't even need to see it. Didn't even need to.
So, and folks, the main reason in which they did such a thing is because Ghost Gaming loves those Botox, and Identitas can be very, very annoying with them. So also, they don't even want the hammer burst to affect that fight. They want this fight to be affected by pistols, lancers, and shotguns. Just straight up grip. And Sleepy's going to actually make it into open first. He's going to be matched with Icy, and he's actually going to be taken out by Icy, but the trade-off is coming. Speedy gets another 4v4 situation. The next kills coming in by Rushies and Identitas. Mentor is running, but I want to know where Summons, because I know he's in a position to stop all of this.
That's a little bit mid-map here. It's going to be a 1v2. They want to hunt him down. They want to shut him down. They do just that. Now, has Mental overextended? That's the question. Doesn't even necessarily need to. Has teammates now off spawn and in support. So Optic Gaming will live to fight another day.
Optic going to be stacking on top cave. That's what we call this little ramp in front of you on the screen. And they're going to actually rotate out. They see Rushies. He's very aggressive on his home hill. So it's a lot of Lancers looking, and Rushies managed to get 2. Force the Optic Gaming back. We'll see how Ghost Gaming wants to mobilize. Identitas pushed up, put Kenny in a difficult spot. Kenny managing to get away, get Icy for help as well. Mentor is getting bullied. You got 3 Ghost Gaming members on your home hill. This is going to force Kenny to push in. Here comes Summons as well. Can they get the first kill? Full red being patient.
B-Hill is being decapped as well, but that opening in the door there came from Rush. He's essentially bulldozing his way through the green wall, ran straight up mid-map, got 2 kills. His teammates then converge on the home hills, but Optic doing a good job of just delaying time. Can they now find the frags to go with it? That's the question. Mental with 1, looking for more. Kenny's down as well. C is now being kept, as is B. Can Ghost Gaming go 2-0 up? That's the question. Identitas looks to clean up explosive, revives his teammate, goes down, and now you're going to have Rushies in a 1v1 with Summons. And it's Summons that storms down and once again keeps the green wall alive.
He just summoned an ass whooping on top of that B-Hill, Benson.
Yes, he did.
Keeping Optic Gaming in the game. I said, hey, CPR, got to give him an extra breath of life in this round. And now
you know what the most unbelievable part is?
What?
It's how consistent he does it. He's so consistent at saving the day. It's as if when he's in those situations, he evolves. He becomes almost a better player.
Mental with a big triple on top of that home hill with some help from the teammates. Kenny's going to run past. He's going to get a quick turnaround, get some help from explosives.
Identitas, no! So close, but Icy puts a stop to the momentum, the last man alive for Optic Gaming. And as you can see, the B-Hill now once again in Ghost control. Ghost with 160 to 110 point lead. They have full control of this round. They cannot, and I mean this, they cannot throw this one away.
They just need 1 hill. Optic, you see they already stacked on Catwalk. Summons, he's in his B hill. He's going to get some help from mid-map. That's Kenny and Mental. Most important out of anything, they want to at least decap before they even fight the fight. Now they're going to break away from that B hill. They know it's not needed just yet, but they will be able to cap it up. There was only 1 member from Ghost Gaming there. The overextension comes to home hill. Summons knows it. He comes back to make sure he can secure his household, and he takes down Identitas. Domination coming through. A touch needs to come in, but it doesn't matter. Optic Gaming ties it up 1-1.
Guy, I feel sick. I'm sick to my stomach after that round. Summons read that play like a book, like a children's book. It had color, it had sound, it had everything. It was one of those pop-up books. Read Identitas, gets the kill, secures the home hill. And when Ghost rely on just one player overextending like that, it's not going to be enough. You need someone else to overextend to B as soon as they possibly can. Put pressure on multiple parts of the map. If you turtle, Optic Gaming will slay you out.
See, the one thing is, too, that's important is that Ghost, he had to make that overextension. They sent one player over, but I think they messed up because they turtled a little bit too much. And you know what? It just happened like that. They needed more players at B to defend that.
Yep, most definitely did. And now we have an M-bar placed over at Pistons from Ghost Gaming. Map 2 tied 1-1. Optic now, of course, 6 rounds away from your champions. Ghost, they have a very, very steep mountain to climb here. And they're going to be able to walk away with a championship. But we've seen crazy things in the past. Will Mexico City provide even more craziness here on the Gears Pro Circuit?
You see Summers in this position. This foundation has kind of turned into a 5v5 fight mid-map because once the home hill players decide they don't want to cap their home hills right away, you have to match that guy. You cannot have your team down a man mid-map. And you're going to have that M-bar picked up by Kenny as well. Optic Gaming wins this team fight.
Yep, that's 5 down, a full team wipe. Rushy's is flying off spawn, but bear in mind, Kenny does have M-bar somewhere on the map, but it's going to be this big fight. Rushy's trying to get over to the home hill. Kenny rattling shots from afar. Icy shuts down Rushy's. Speedy falls as well. Trip cap could well come through if the remaining 2 players fall, which it looks like they are doing. Mental going so big on the home hill with the help of Icy. Ghost hanging on by the thread of a needle here. Rips goes down, and that will be a 2-1 lead now for Optic Gaming.
Optic looking good in that round. Made good rotations. They won that team fight in middle. You know, at that point, once you get that M-bar, Kenny put himself in that power position on top cave. You know Ghost Gaming got to run and fight for that home hill, but now you got Kenny shooting M-bars behind you. Wasn't as accurate, but it's just even hearing the sound of that M-bar revving up as you're trying to fight for that round can just be nerve-wracking. So now this weapon placement, Ghost Gaming, boom, mid-map. Yes, sir. You know why? And you know what? They love this fight. It's a more spread out fight. The M-bar is going to be less important. You still want to get this boom shot, but it's going to be a 1v1 fight at statue for control over that closed area so you can have a different angle. Also, it's going to be a 1v1 fight on top of that Pistons for that M-bar, and the rest of the other 3 players are going to be mid-map. So if any one of these 1v1s are won either by the open area or the closed area, it's going to be very important.
There you go, Speedy on your screens from Ghost Gaming. Sleepy draws first blood with Icy. Speedy does find that pick, though, on Explosive. And
Quick
there
pick
you see
it.
that duo. They're trying to force Kenny away. You hear the M-bar rattling away in the distance. That's going to be someone who tried to charge it up, but Kenny somehow stays alive. He was in a 1v2. Now it's a 1v1.
Oh.
Kenny is just so good at holding his shot. Kenny finds the big Kenny bounce. Let him go.
Whose mans is that?
Kenny just turned into Medusa mid-map, turned the enemy to stone. They couldn't move, and that is just beautiful, beautiful play from him.
Beautiful work. Domination coming through. They take down Idennis on the home hill. Kenny with boom shots. He's going to say, Mental, you take care of it. Trey comes through, going to force Kenny forward. He's going to have to get that boom shot down.
Kenny.
Taking turns with his teammates. He wants the long range advantage with that boom shot. He puts a good one on the wall, knowing that guy that I has spawn shield. Sleepy time.
This
night,
is over.
night.
This is over. This is done, dusted. Sign the check. Put Optic Gaming's name on it. They are too damn good. They're all smiles. They are feeling themselves. Every one of these players is making plays when need be.
I've never seen Mental smile so much in his life. I just want to point that out. He smiled so much recently, just the glow up is real. And, you know, that's your Season 1 EVP. They're going to put some names down.
Ghost starting to get triggered. I'll tell you why.
Why?
Insta-locking.
Yeah.
Insta-locking weapon placements.
Yeah. You're right.
Take your time. Take your time. Stay composed. Something PR is
you
very
know what?
vocal about.
Speedy had a chance to pick up that boom shot. They really did have
They did. Yeah, they did, and they just left it.
And like, you got to take those opportunities when you can, even if you got to backpack it.
Well, Ghost Gaming, they are down once again here in map 2, 3-1. Can they mount the comeback? I actually now want to throw it over to a listen-in with Ghost Gaming.
I'm in close. Got you guys. Nice.
Get on me, look.
I'm going ours.
He's gonna come back. Right now.
Get on hills.
I'll play up.
Let's go. Stay on the hill. Good round, yo. One more round. Line up right here. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it going, baby. Don't give up. Let's go right here. Right here. Let's go, man. One at a time. It's a long fucking day from here, boys. We are not stopping here. Let's go, man. Save your energy.
All right, folks.
Save your energy.
Yeah, they could change something, but I don't know what they'll change.
No, they're gonna change.
Oh, they changed the boom. Okay.
I say, bro. You guys play 3 middle.
Yo, because I want to do 3 middle, but I want to play close. Yeah, go play for nades and instance.
Okay. I'm gonna play up on
They're
the
gonna have Ember, but they're gonna have Ember, bro.
I bet play Ember.
Okay, me and
I'm
Rush
not going.
together.
I'm going with Danny. I'm not
Me and
giving
Rush-
us fucking
me and
Ember.
Rush
I'm
together.
going with Danny.
Me and Rush together, right?
We have two. We have two. That means there's one statue. That means there's one statue. You need to play up on icy. Play up on icy.
Jesus, love running.
Fight B, guys.
Fly B.
Fight B. Fuck. Switch.
I'm behind icy.
Go
Forward.
I'm Billy in front of you.
Don't let him out. Focus the revive.
Slow down.
Go guys. Look, 180.
There's two open. You didn't get kills. Nice.
Four dead.
Five dead. I got him.
One's up. Anya's up, guys.
Do we have boom or no? Or I'm going behind him. I'm going behind him. I bricked him. Nice.
Oh, Reeves, that's what I'm talking about.
Quick question. Don't ever do that shit again.
What did I do?
You're fucking calling a shit.
Well, there you hear it. Ghost Gaming, 1 round at a time. Save your energy. That was the call out coming in from Fatal Strike, rightfully so. Now you're all tied up, 3 rounds apiece as you head into round number 2 or second
Man,
half.
big 4-piece by Ribs. Had help on the first 2, took care of the second 2 on his own.
The last guy got turned on.
He really did. But that's what you need. Ghost Gaming ties us up 3-3 now. Looking like they definitely locked in, not losing. They got the composure in which we talked about. They're going to have to fight for this one. It's going to be one of their best maps. If they're going to get any map off the game, and it needs to be Foundation.
And we've already seen them win it against Optic earlier on in the day. That should propel them with confidence, and Rushy starts off this one with a double explosive and mental, both down and out for the count.
Ribs pushing up. He got Icy and Explosive in a different position, but they're going to be able to take him out here. Looking to get it, clean up both kills, so now Ghost Gaming, good advantage. They're going to have their home hills as well. They're going to have their home hill. We're going to see if Optic Gaming want to play for home hills or retake for E.
Ghost is revitalized here after a couple of rounds won in the crowd, giving them a little bit of extra energy. Their initials been very, very good these past couple of rounds, but they need to keep it going. They need to try and end these rounds as quickly as they possibly can. The longer they go on, the more time Optic Gaming has to formulate a plan.
And that's one thing about Optic Gaming. You don't want to give them time to think. 9 out of 10 times they will outthink you and they will outplay you. So when you find a chink in that armor, you got to take advantage and open that wide open.
You have to throw
and
that
bring
spear
down.
straight at that hole. That's what you got to do. You got to end them when you can, because it's very rare they open the door just even slightly. And when they do, you have to bulldoze your way straight through it. And the kill is still coming in favor of Ghost Gaming this round. Mental, though, eyeing up that F hill, wants to put pressure here for a trip cap, decides to back away.
Now, Mental rotating back down, bottom mid. E-Hill will be in favor of Optic Gaming. They will have their home hill as well. Ghost Gaming, I like to play by Mental. The question is, he checked both sides of the street. He knows Ribs is coming. He sees him through that third person. Mental's not going to move yet. He's going to let Ribs go past. Oh, but Ribs knows that, you know what, my team, he says, yo, my team got this. I need to play team. I need to make sure, and I love the positioning, making sure nobody can get behind him. I know Mental's annoyed. He was like, come on, man, just go to the other side. What's going on over with the rest of your squad? And Mental, he's forced to back up. He's going to regroup with his teammate, and they're going to try to do a simultaneous push for both home hills at the same time. And if they win it, they can come out with the domination.
Exactly, and that's what's scary here. If they win both these fights, the trip cap domination will come through. Bear in mind, Ghost do have the lead, 150 to 131. Ribs tries to throw the smoke out to maybe delay the push, but here comes the push. Explosive and Mental is going to be the first duo. Mental is going to go down, though. Explosive, he goes for the revive, gets him up. Explosive now down. Ribs gets the double down, the double kill. Let him know about it, Ribs. Fantastic play coming in from him, and that now could potentially be the round, because you know damn well Ribs should most likely overextend here to the E-Hill.
Sleepy's going to protect his home hill. All of Optic Gaming, they have to get to F. Somebody needs to be overextending now. I don't see any blue outlines going to that F hill. This is going to be a Ghost Gaming round, folks.
It most definitely is. They try and slay out maybe for a bit of confidence, but the confidence will not come. Identives with the double, and Ghost now with the advantage.
Ghost looking good, guys, looking good. Winning 3 straight rounds. Definitely what they needed. Now Optic, we'll see how they want to bounce back. when they're down in rounds and when they have their backs against the wall, even though they got a one-map cushion, you start to see Optic Gaming rise to a new tier.
Shocker, boom shot placed. They always want to go straight for that. Mental 17 kills, by the way.
Hopefully no more
I
team
see
kills.
11. Kenny at 9. It summons an explosive 5 and 4. Not the most amount of kills you would expect to see those guys picking up, but there are only a certain amount of kills on the map available at any time. Let's not forget. But we'll see now the fight for the boot.
So Optic, they're going to force the fight right away. Looking for a wipe. They get one. Looking for another. Summons gets it. Middle gets it now. You're going to have a two-man advantage on top of this boom shot. It's not going to get picked up just yet, but you're going to have a wipe off of Ghost Gaming. They're all going to be dead. Optic Gaming looking good. Going to start to spread out for these home hills. Mental's going to put himself in a spot to be annoying. E-Hill is going to start to get capped.
A note, Speedy off spawn didn't actually head over towards E. He was the first one off spawn rather than playing for mid-neutral, decided to play home hill. To be honest, that may have actually been a deciding factor there.
Yeah, just
Because
rotating all the way over.
normally
Yeah,
you see
agree.
teams actually just kind of make the mid-neutral hill their home hill in those situations when you know the other team's collapsed on your home.
Yeah,
But
even if your teammates win a fight, that needs to be your first instinctive reaction.
well, we're all tied up 4 rounds apiece. Of course, we went to a listening with Ghost Gaming a little bit earlier on. Now we should go to a listening with Optic Gaming as they find themselves 3 rounds away from championship.
Who's smoking C1? All right, who's smoking? All right, Billy, I want you to smoke C1. Kenny, Kenny, yeah. Kenny, I want you to smoke like front you. I'll smoke off open, and I'll watch you pick up. All right? No.
Oh, don't smoke open. You should throw the smoke on the other side if you want.
We're pushing across.
I won't be able to see shit.
Kenny, you're pushing across to Harambe.
Stay middle.
Go. Push across, guys. We play for kills here. Yo, open their side C2. Their side C2.
One shot, Sleepy.
Sleepy on shot behind you. Sleepy down.
One shot.
Still there.
Ouch.
I pocket it. It's all good. I pocket it.
Fucking crap, bro.
Yeah, go. Wait, you're up, huh? Alright, there's 2 in cave. They're cutting E. Bottom go. Actually, they might have. They haven't cut. Somebody pick the middle. They're cutting. Billy and Kenny, I want you guys to OE. I see get in there with Alex. I'll have top tables. I'm here too. Oh, fuck. It's already too late. No, I'm not with you. I left you. I'm starting the way with them. I'm going through mid map too. There's one close to me. He's right behind me and open. I'm not with you. Yo, he's rotating back. We have to go. His help's coming right now from right.
We're gonna be on our home.
Play breeze.
We want our home.
One shot. Good. We're dead. Cuddy, last kitty. Alex, come to us. Alex, come back. I have 2 smokes.
We have 1 minute.
I have 2 smokes. Icy, go ahead and fight that.
Why don't we just play with the doubles?
They're going to the home. That's 1B. It's 1B. Get 2 bolt tucks from home. I threw on the smoke. I have the right side.
I hit him all with both times.
That one. They need hold. Got him. What are you doing, Riz? Let's go, baby. That's the big ground right there, boys. Let's fucking go, baby.
Hey, Rushies, how about you help your team instead of trying to sneak?
2 more rounds. That is all the green wall
If you're an
needs.
Optic Gaming fan, let me see 2 more rounds in the chat.
Dos más.
Quick maths.
No, dos más. 2 more in Spanish.
Oh, well, look at you.
I'm trying to be, the international one of the 2 of us.
Yo, hey, I'm going to be on Mango learning. All right, getting my Spanish up. Because I plan on us having more Mexico City events in the future.
I hope to God we do, because this crowd has not disappointed
The
whatsoever.
home of Gears eSports.
As we say. You're just going to say it like that, huh?
Yeah, it really is the home of Gears eSports.
All right, well,
They've earned it.
Optic Gaming, 2 more rounds, and they take home the championship, which they failed to take in Season 1. Can they do it? The only one they haven't got. Ghost Gaming now with an uphill battle. On board with Sleepy. That's a great start. Sleepy finds one. Mental there to instantly trade. Mental with a double. Mental nearly finds 3, but Ribs and Speedy save the day. They come in, fly in, get the kills. Kenny now last man alive. You cannot allow Kenny to get away with his life. He finally falls, and this is where Ghosts need to immediately take map control. They have a boom shot as well, but this is what worries me. It's in Speedy's hands. I'm worried.
It usually shouldn't be a factor. I think Summons going to try to get close to one of these fights. Speedy is getting chased down by Summons. Hey, oh, he did get him. Okay. Speedy's trying to run away. He's going to get the second. Looking for a third. He's going to get outplayed. But now you got to remember, Ghost is hiding on Optic's home hill. I don't know if they saw him. It was Rushies, yeah.
It was, and Identity's going to be there as well. But Rushies and Identity both get cleaned out. Explosive with the triple kill on his home hill. Sleepy, last man up now for Ghost.
And that's what you need out of explosives. And that's why he's your team captain of Optic Gaming. Really put this team together. Now, Sleepy caught in a 1v2. He knows he needs to protect his E-Hill so his teammates can come off a respawn. Little misroll to the side. He's getting double team. He falls. Nobody else to defend the E-Hill. It will go in favor of Optic Gaming. Now, but the D-Hill is a fight for control. Like Dennis and Ribs versus Kenny. Kenny gets one. Looking for a second. He connects with the back A. But he actually, that was actually Dennis connected with the back A. I didn't really see it. He kind of got chunked through that smoke. But this is gonna give Ghost Gaming some time to come off this respawn.
Ghosts are alive.
Yeah.
They're alive.
And they got the lead as well.
But 2-1 hill down.
So what's gonna happen is Ghost, they're stacking towards the east side of the map by that statue. Grenades are spawning in 15 seconds. They're gonna grab grenades mid-map, rotate them over to boom, which is gonna be a 13-second difference off the respawns. That's plenty of time to move across the map and get set up. But in the process, you need to make sure you don't get dominated.
I was about to say, that may be the game plan, but up to Gaming say, all right, well, we'll call you here. We'll just go straight at you, try and win the gunfights, and try and get the hills.
Still didn't see those nades picked up, but they are up on the map.
That's 5 down.
Oh.
That's 5 down. Someone's going to OE to E. Surely you would expect the E-Hills coming through. Now Ghosts have to fight straight through the green wall themselves. Ribs, he's the only one up. Ribs is going to fall. And Optic Gaming go to championship point.
I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed because, like, I was hoping that that Fatal Strike was going to be able to see that call out because I know he's tracking those timers. I saw all 4 members rotating over there towards statue side. You get there. You grab those nades, you win that fight, okay? You go up a man advantage in these later respawn rounds. You got 10 seconds to move those nades over towards that boom shot, use it to win a team fight, acquire the boom shot, win the game, get the domination off the home hills. I know when I say it, it may sound simple, but you know, that was the play. That was the play, but somehow they all fell off before they was able to get those power weapons. I don't think they should have took any fight without fighting for those power weapons.
And it's Mental who has just propelled himself and forced himself into this game, if you will. 27 kills. He is refusing to lose here. 7 downs to his name as well. He's been relatively quiet throughout the tournament, but this is what you get from your Season 1 MVP. When your backs are against the wall, when you need a good performance to close out a series, he steps up to a whole new level.
Gonna be able to take one. Holding off. You see he's gonna start the cap up the home hill of Ghost Gaming. He has a 1v with Identis. Identis is gonna take him out.
Okay. 2-0 hills here in favor of Ghost, but it was explosive with boom. That's an easy 2 kills.
Now the crowd, you know, usually when Identis gets kills, they go wild.
Quiet there, I know.
But Optic Gaming has silenced him. He's gonna take down explosives. I don't think he had any booms left. Here comes the rotation. Ghost Gaming will be able to get Optic Gaming's home hill, and they will have the 2-hill advantage. We'll see. Optic Gaming, you see some players mid-map. Ribs is going to have a fight. I don't think he knows if the guy's going to be there. He's not going to take some damage. Able to call for reinforcements. Going to get behind the H. Going to force Summons back.
But note, there's actually 2 Ghost players actually in a bit of a skirmish over towards the east side. They want to end this round. They want to end it right now. They cannot let Icy get a trade here. He doesn't. He falls. And instantly at this point, someone needs to be rotating towards mid-map. The trip cap's coming through. Is anyone going to be able to break it? It's down to Kenny. Kenny will fall. Ghost Gaming still showing signs of life apart from one sneaky.
Of all people.
Sneaky. It had to be.
Of all people.
It just had to be Summons, didn't it? And that's the problem. When you send 2 people to OE towards E, you leave your home hill a little bit more vulnerable, and summons will make you pay. The F hill now being capped, and instantly you have to put your resources on Optic Gaming's home hill. Will they be able to secure the trip cap? Mental's going to be first to the party. Explosive is there as well. Icy and Kenny, there's 4 of them. 2 players go down. Explosive down in the middle of the hill. 2 kills come through. Mental, Explosive down. Kenny down as well. Icy falls, and that will be the round. 6-5. Still, however, championship point
For Optic Gaming.
Yes.
So now Ghost, they got to win these next 2 rounds to force that tiebreaker on Harbor. They know it's going to be a dogfight. Optic will be annoyed. We've only seen them one time lose on match point. We've only seen it happen once. On land. And it may have happened in some 2Ks, but the only land that I know, the United roster did it of London 2017.
It was 6-4 then as well. It was 6-4 in this game.
It was 6-3.
Oh, yeah, it was.
It was 6-3.
Oh. Not yet. I'm not going to get excited yet. Take me to around 13, Ghost, and maybe I'll hop on the hype train.
Exactly, right? All right, I'm with you on that one. But Ghost is going to have to dig deep. They do have the crowd behind them. They just have to rally the troops. 28 kills for Mental, looking to close this one out. And Explosives puts down the Retros on the map. This is going to be a good one. Retro's being picked up from Optic, and Optic, they're going to flood
They're
the
just going to go
boom
straight
shot.
for boom. They're just going to go straight
Yeah,
for
they
it.
see nobody's close. The nades coming through. They're running past the nades, knowing not to pick a boom shot right away.
And bear in mind, this is a 20-second respawn round here, so a bold move from Optic Gaming. Sleepy George first blood. What effect is that now going to have? Mental drops. This is a 5-on-3 in favor of Ghost Gaming.
Going to be able to pick up the boom shot. So Optic, they have the home hill set up. And my question is, when did they acquire both Retro Lancers?
No, it's Ghost. Ghost with home hill setup.
Oh, sorry, Ghost. They did acquire
they
both.
did.
So they did acquire both Retro Lancers. So both got both Retros, a home hill setup, and a boom shot. Which is just...
I don't want to say there's no way that this can be messed up, but I've seen some pretty damn crazy things here in Mexico, so I ain't going to call this yet. But as it stands, Ghosts are earning themselves a lead here. No one can OE towards E. Do note that. We're going to keep our eyes.
Like, this is like,
peeled.
honest God truth, you guys, this is like pretty much impossible to break. You see all members of Optic Gaming mid-map. They're trying to figure out which way they want to flood.
I think they found it. It's going to be a 5-on-2 on the D hill. The reinforcements.
They
See
need
the
to
combo
smoke up the
rips.
ramp.
He gets the first kill. That's on Icy. Mental prancing around the D hill. Will he be able to stay alive? The cavalry comes for Ghost. Identity shuts down Explosive. This could be the moment for Ghost. Mental falls. Can he falls? It's all down to Summons. 1 versus 3 on the hill. He drops as well. And this is where Ghost needs to fly up the E hill. Get control. Rushies is already gone. He has his Nikes on. But it isn't over yet, guys,
Icy.
because Icy is off spawn.
Well, let's go to Icy. Let's go to Icy.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seats, get your popcorn ready, because Ghost Gaming just forced around 13.
All right. Let's see how Optic's going to close it out. Hey, good strat call by Ghost Gaming. I loved it. Flood the boom shot with 4 people. Acquired both Retro Lancers. Acquired the boom shot. I don't care if you're Optic Gaming. That's damn near impossible to break up. Take off. I think they X'd out the nades.
Yep, mid-map. That's what got X'd out. Identifs, 24 kills. What a game from him. 13 downs as well, and only 180 seconds dead. Really trying to turn up here in Mexico City. But winner of this round, if it's Optic Gaming, they take home your championship. If it's Ghost, force a game 3.
All right, Retro Lance is picked up. Mental already with first blood. Gonna get that headshot. He gets a second as well. Gonna have Ribs looking for the trade-off. Identifs taking out Mental.
Identifs! That's a double! It's Meat Shield v Meat Shield. Summons versus Identifs. Identifs will fall, however, and it's gonna be Explosive that grabs the boom. 5 players down from Ghost Gaming. 22-second respawn. Rushy and Speedy, they have to fly. They have to hit that home hill.
And yeah, you're gonna see Rushies actually go to E.
Oh, this is brave. This is so unbelievably
1v1.
brave. This is basically
the
for the game. For the game right here. He wins it. Will he break the hill in time? No! Summers! Oh my God! Unbelievable! He's so smart! Oh my God!
He planted a need.
And Optic Gaming, the kings of Gears of War, get the one jewel in their crown they failed to get in Season 1.